Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
Great start with the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Gets the carry.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a draw. Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss of the play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Brown. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start with the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Good
job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback
breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they fight back here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. Tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. First and long now after the penalty. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away. Offense on the field. Let's see if they can keep that pass
passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. He's past the marker. He's still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Ball handed to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And the Seminoles offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Knowles. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Handoff from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Golden.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man wide open.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Running back grabs it on a screen, and he's brought down. But, hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Noles will send the punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass, it's Brown. Caught over the middle, it's Willingham. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And he's got it again. He's got room to run. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Catch is made down the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Brown. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. It's a fumble. The offense has it and still going. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Knocks that one right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes it knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
They'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Noles will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and hits him a touchdown.
And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful 2-point try.
I mean, that happened in the blink of an eye, Chris. A scoop and score for the touchdown, followed up by a 2-point try. That's a quick 8 points. And look over there on the opposing sideline. I think they're still spinning from how fast this just happened.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Throws a stiff arm. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
It's a draw to the back. He's got the first and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He finds some space. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. That's a big hit at the end, but Equal a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back to throw. It's Brown. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second and short. The 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Throws it to the right, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. line for a fourth down completion. The receiver makes the catch.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Breaks free. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's ETN. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that off this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And one good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? First and 10 play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Again, ripping through the defense. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff themes coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Receiver makes the grab. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking downfield, it's Brown. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? 2nd down, looking to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation.